andra sida också. We are live, motherfuckers. So exciting day for me, holy shit. I'm just gonna click on something on my computer here. Gonna share this live video on my personal or my music page. Share the page, okay, not that page, that page, yeah, that's cool. What's up? Hey, Casinovic, right? Ja, vad ska jag göra? Nej, så säger man inte. Hopp. Alright, cool. So, live unboxing. Fucking super stoked. So, this has been in the works for a minute, or maybe 2 minutes. And I'm pretty fucking pumped. I'm not gonna lie, pretty pumped. So, I will exclusively be playing Kiesel guitars from now on, and the reason for this is many. Primarily that they are super badass, and whatever I wanted was no problem, you know. I've talked to a few companies about, you know, doing an endorsement thing. Mostly because they like me, I guess. They like my playing. So, and there's always been, if I wanted this, I would have to pay way more, and, you know. So the cool thing about Kiesel is they give you almost unlimited specs, and they've been super duper cool to me. So, are you guys excited? I'm excited. It's like fucking Christmas. I never got excited this in Christmas. Anyways, I'm gonna hand over the phone to my beautiful girlfriend. She's gonna help me out. Let's flip this bitch. Let's flip this. Oh shit! Hold on. All right, flip. All right, you can flip. Alright, as you can see, I've already peeled off some tape, and I'm sweaty. I just got back from the gym and took a shower. And if you're me, you know, just like drying off after the gym makes you sweaty, so I like being sweaty again. Why are you so acting so well? Well, off you go. Let's try not to smash it into the fan. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Didn't know I used to be a martial arts specialist, did you? Alright, there we go. You guys ready? I'm really red. I'm like super excited. Are you guys excited? I'm super excited. I bet you're like, well, just open the fucking thing. Okay, I'll open the fucking thing. Don't. Oh, my boner just got a boner. Yeah, fuck me. So what you're looking at here. Oh, look at this bad boy. Just look at this. Let's check the back. Oh, so sick. So sick. So this is the Aries multi-scale 7-string, no bevel, burl top, Royal Ebony fretboard, and shit. Let's plug it in. See what it sounds like. I can grab the phone if you don't mind. All right. Let's see. Get it back to my ugly fucking mug. If you saw my girlfriend, you wouldn't even care about the guitar because she's that hot. Check it. Look at her butt. Oh, there she goes. Oh, they just saw your butt. Alrighty, let's check this shit out. Oh, fucking. I already dinged it into the table. How long did that last? How long did that last? It took me about 2 minutes before I smacked it into. Oh, just look at this shit. Just look at this shit. So, the specs, it's ash body, and this is the swamp ash treatment that just makes it look cool, man. And then it's like black burst edges. I'm just trying to wipe down my sweaty face. Black burst edges, front back, maple neck, because you got a maple neck. And I'm very partial to like the Fender style instruments. Who wants to see my face? No one. I don't. I just want to see this motherfucking guitar. So let me. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm very partial to like Fender style woods, like bolt-on neck, that whole thing. And you know, not only do I have this guitar, but I have one more coming. I have a 6-string Ayers coming as well. And I guess I'll do another live unboxing thing, because yeah, it's fucking cool, man. So the wiring layout is a little bit cool there. Yeah, I guess that should be alright. So wiring is a little bit different. Volume knob, coil tap, so no tone control, because I don't need that shit. Whenever I, you know, accidentally touch the tone control, I'm like, why does my guitar sound all muddy and shitty? And a regular 3-way switch. So let's see what this puppy sounds like. Also, mind you, I have the fan on, so it might mess with you. It might mess with the tone a bit. Oh, and no dots. I have the side dots, but I have no dots on the extra fretboard because I never see them whenever I play guitar. I tend to look from above. So, never really understood the point in having dots on the fretboard. Can't wait to ruin this fretboard by scalloping it. And I can definitely tell it's a swamp body. It's also super light, which is nice. I have set up. I'm leaning my phone against a water bottle and having a little pliers to hold it in place. Let's check out this coil tap. Oh, I should have dropped my pick. So now I'm in single coil on both the pickups. So when they call me to do this, I can get the right fucking tone. But does it gent? That's a good question. I'm also going to have to get used to this whole multi-scale thing, which is a little... It really doesn't feel as weird as I thought it would do, though. I can already tell it's much like one of the problems. My other 7-string, it's fucking badass, but it's super stiff to play because it's a longer scale length, right? So I had some problems with. If you guys watched that long thing I did yesterday, there's a whole bunch of solos that are fairly difficult to play. So I can tell that like bending and all that stuff feels much more like bending on a regular 6-string. Which of course is because of the smaller scaling. Nice playing, John. I can just play that low B string all day. By the way, is this sideways for you? Does it look all retarded? Because when I look at my computer, it appears to be sideways. If that's the case, I do apologize. I don't know how to fix it. Just look at this fucking thing. Oh my god! I'm not even gonna play it. I'm just gonna look at it. Spinal Tap style. Nice locking tuners. So, just to maybe speak a little bit more. Why Kiesel, John? Why Kiesel out of all the guitar companies out there? And just took a sure. Nice. Again, what it is for me, like I know the Kiesel guys for a few years. You know, always ran into them at NAMM and, you know, tried a bunch of their instruments and whatnot. Okay. They were always super cool. And I really, really like what they've done to the company in the past, maybe 4 or 5 years. You know, they've always done this like kind of mail order custom shop thing. Yeah, I feel like a professional. Well, you can't see him because just what? No, I can't play most of them anymore. So why Kiesel? Like they really put in effort into making a better product, and you know they started coming out with new models that were really sick, and you know as we started talking about maybe doing something together, they were very forthcoming and it was super cool with everything. And again, I've talked with a few other companies, and it's always been like, well, you can get this base model, and you know we'll give you a discount, whatever. But I'm like, I'm super partial. Like, I want these kinds of woods, I want these kinds of pickups, you know, I want this kind of configuration. All right, well, then you're going to pay, you know, a full price, or, you know, we can't really do that for you, or whatever the reason was for it not working. But really, with Kiesel, I think I shared this experience with a lot of people that I've bought instruments from them. Like, the answer was always no problem. Like, so can I get, like, say, an ash body and a maple neck and a bolt-on instrument? And all so yeah, no problem. It's, you know, everything's cool. Can I get a like this guy? I want a coil tap instead of a tone switch. Yeah, no problem. You know, and they built the instruments really to my specs. Like, exactly what I wanted is what I got. And like I said, there's another 6-string coming as well, and a bass, because I do a fair amount of production work. So I've been holding on to Eric Wiggins' bass for 5 years. That's a story for another time, but I'm going to tell it anyways. I borrowed a bass from him for a tour we did in 2012 with this band called Buckeye. And, I'm so sweaty. And I was like, yeah, man, can I borrow your bass for a month? And it's still sitting in here, so, Jesus Christ. I'm going to return it, Eric, I promise. But yeah, it's been nothing but a fuck off nervous breakdown. Every time I go live, it's always someone. The experience has been nothing but positive for me, and I've been down to their shop a couple of times, and they've been super cool and showing me around. And, you know, I couldn't be happier. It feels like I'm home. You know, I've close. Do you mean my body or the guitar body? I'm not trying to get closer here as I keep yapping. It's just been a great experience. You know, I've been avoiding. I've been avoiding kind of like getting in bed with a guitar company that I didn't feel was absolutely right for me. But it feels like, I'm going to show you the back. The back looks absolutely fucking sick. I feel like I'm home. So super duper stoked. And you know, if you've been watching my live videos, you know that these are super versatile instruments. Especially, that's why I want to get the 12-string, because now I can get every fucking sound out of this thing. And once I get the 6-string, you know, I literally can do anything with just like 2 guitars. So that's pretty fucking badass. I'm excited. Let me play some more guitar. Big thank you to Kiesel for helping a brother out. So is this sound nice for you now? I don't know if it's a piece of shit or what the dealio is. And thank you for, everybody, for all the kind words. I'm gonna go through all these comments later. But first, I'm gonna take a nap because I just trained legs and I'm fucking dying. But I figured this couldn't quite wait. It's like legit, almost legit bluestone. Out of a 7-string guitar into a microcube. And if anybody doesn't know what this crooked ass frets are, it's not your eyes that are deceiving you. It's basically so you get a shorter scale length on the high strings and a longer scale length on the low strings, which means the low B doesn't turn into rubber band. Classic stack on the microcube, you better fucking know it. You know, this guy here doesn't turn into floppy rubber band when you try to when you're trying to gent, but you can still like bend and be a sensitive guy. you know, on the high string. So I'm a happy camper, and I don't even like camping. I like it outdoors. Now, if that isn't a t-shirt, I don't know what is. Mother. Imagine if your mother is from Lahore. Just let that thing sink in for a second. Alright, so check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. Or this one. Alright, just the back. So again, this is the antique ash treatment. They really know how to treat that ash over at Kiesel. They're real experts on ash treatment. And with the black burst edges. You would love to sing to that guitar? Like, oh, you're fucking awesome! Like that? Let's turn the gain up, man. I guess you don't want to see more of that. I want to see the guitar. See if I can adjust this better. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! See if we can play some funk on this thing. I really like the I guess it's what I can. Nice. The fretboard is Royal Ebony. Which is kind of like a regular ebony, but looks nicer. Much like my underwear, I prefer my fretboards streaky. Play that funky music here. Hey! I don't remember the rest. I think that's Sex Machine by James Brown. It all sounds the same to me. Play some Soul Mine? I don't think I can. The best thing about the market cube is it really comes to life when you turn up the volume. Just blossoms. Play some full seraphim. Ah, shit. I would if I could. I've been actually thinking about learning the whole fucking record again and just like doing a live playthrough of it. Because no one has heard it. Thanks, Don. Yeah, these are fan frets. I'm really refraining from making a stupid fan joke right now. But a few creation. I don't remember that either. We had one song that started like that. That's what I remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, man. Play some scoot. Oh, by the way, this is also a reason why I didn't place, or I couldn't place in the new Kiesel solo guitar competition, which is hilarious, because the day after I submitted, we've already been talking about, like, again, this has been in talks for a few months at least, but you know, ordering guitars, figuring out what the deal was and all that shit, signing contracts. So the day after I submitted to the competition, which happened like after we started, like after I had signed the papers, they were like, oh, by the way, you're not eligible for the competition because now you're like an endorsed artist, which, oh, by the way, also explains why I've been playing on this blue one, which was a loaner from Jeff, cool as he is, Jeff Kiesel that is, because I needed a 6-string guitar until the one ordered from them shows up, because can't be seen playing something else, slap on the wrist, whoosh. Anyways, the day after I submitted to the Kiesel competition, they're like, oh yeah, you can't do, you know, you're not eligible to win. Well, I guess it's alright because I got an endorsement deal instead, but and they also told me we waited up for you to submit so we could hear you, so because they wanted to hear my song. Are you guys talking to me, by the way? I've been so kind of into just playing this little thing, so where I miss Catch Scratch Fever. Holy shit! Do I know it? Doesn't it go something like this? Is that Catch Scratch? Is Catch Scratch Fever? Alright, see you later, James. I'll get that video done for you. And I gotta say, I thought this fan fret stuff would freak me the fuck out, but it's actually not bad. Yeah, it's really not that terrible. It's kind of like first time I tried a True Temperament, which is awesome. You know, if you worry about tuning, True Temperament, it's fucking badass. But that also doesn't really feel that weird. But why are people making crying smileys here? Who's not happy? Can I see who did that? So there's a sucky face, there's a heart, there's a thumbs up. Who did the crying smile? I don't know. I don't get it. So with all this shit going on in Virginia, well, at least John has a new guitar. And there's one more coming next week and a motherfucking bass. I might not do a video on the bass there because I don't think anyone wants to hear my bass playing. Actually, I should. I just have to do the funniest fucking video on the internet if you're a musician. Check out Ola Englund's demo of his left-handed signature guitar. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. Check out my guitar, man. Check out my guitar, it's fucking badass. Yep. Whoop. Badass. And by the way, I put a roll of toilet paper back there in case I spontaneously ejaculate myself on top. Good thing I didn't. I managed to hold it in. I rubbed one out earlier. I'm kidding. I'm good. Man. Anyways. I'm not a lefty. The screen is mirrored. Well, I am left-handed actually. Girl from me, but now I can't do it on the 7th string because I can't reach around. You know the old reach around. I will play it on the 6th string later if you want. I mean, I've been playing 7 strings for at least a couple of years now, and it's still super fucking confusing. If it's not something that I practice and that's written on a 7th string, I can't do it. Yeah. So this one, I like this guitar. It's pretty cool. With a guitar this good, the only thing that can set it up is me. Now what I like about this too, and the reason I went for the combination of woods that I did, is my other 7th string, this guy, he has the old Carmen logo on it. This guy, so this is black or white limba. I don't remember which it is, but it's more like a mahogany sounding instrument. By the way, it's hilarious. I can know it all songs. Oh, it doesn't matter what kind of wood it is. Yeah, it really does. It matters a lot. All woods matter. Oh, that's a motherfucker. So I have the other guitar being darker, fuller sound, and then this one being like a little pointier, sharper. So when I track, I'm gonna track left and right on the different guitars, and it's gonna sound bitchy like a motherfucker. And now if I do a 7th string gig, I don't have to worry about not having a backup guitar. So double win. The only problem with these guitars is like they're so fucking well adjusted, they're way too easy to play. So like my hand tend to go for as fast as it can until it runs into resistance, and with this instrument, like, there is no resistance. So just can't expect a lot of overplaying. I actually had a music teacher in music school. Well, duh! I had a teacher in music school who told me to get a Telecaster because he would slow me down because I was flapping my fingers way too fast. I think he had a good point. Freddy Freeloader. Fuck no. Oh my god. For you guys who don't understand what the hell is going on right now. At the LA Music Academy, they had us learn the Miles Davis solo from Freddy Freeloader. And, you know, Miles Davis, to me, sounds like, I don't know, just stabbing yourself in the dick with a wooden plank. So having to spend a significant amount of time to learn one of his solos was pretty painful. It is to say, the guitar plays really, really well. Just look at it. Oh my god, I'm trying to get the glare of it. High gloss. Again, here are the specs if you're interested. Maple neck. I was gonna go for a flame maple neck, but apparently they're not quite as stable, so Jeff advised against it. Swamp ash with the swamp ash treatment. Who doesn't love a little swamp ash, right? And to get it treated, even better. This one, antique treatment, I think it's called. Black burst edges, burl top. I think these are the Kiesel Lithiums. Yeah, why do I always yawn when I do this? I got one volume, three-way switch, coil tap. Bam! Play something melodic. How about this? Alright, here's something melodic for you. Well, that was. This is going great, by the way. What's up, Adrian? You came, had a great time. That sounds great. Yeah, man, this guitar is badass. Just wait until you see the 6th string when that one shows up. I think it was supposed to be done on, like, what date is it today? Today is the 12th. I think it was going to be done on like the 16th. So I think it should be here next week. I also got a black Vanquish bass. And the bass has no bling on it at all. Because if you're a bass player and want a bling bass, you might just go down to the bathhouse and start sucking dicks, because that kind of person. The whole beauty of basses and bass players is they're able to keep their image. Unlike guitar players, that's why they want these. Fuck your mom. Not your mom. Not your mom. Not my mom either. Maybe your mom is from Lahore. I would like to meet a whore from Lahore. That'd be hilarious. Just so I can say, tú eres Lahore, from Lahore. How do you say the whore in Spanish? La puta de Lahore. Where is Lahore? I'm gonna Google it. Fuck you. Why aren't you working? All right, there we go. Lahore. This is a great live. This is a great live stream. Lahore is a city in Pakistan. Is it the capital? Yeah, it is the capital. All right, so the capital. Oh no, it's the capital is city, the Pakistani province of Punjab. It's the second most populous city in Pakistan after Karachi. So I assume Karachi is the capital. All right, so now you know what Lahore is. If I have any friends from Pakistan, please tell me how you say whore. In is the language Punjabi? I don't know. What's up, Michaela? You came at a great time. Viking, varför pratar du om orkestern? I'm actually really surprised how good these pickups sound on the single coil. Thanks, David. How do I like playing with 8 strings? I tried a buddy's 8 string, and it's just so fucking too much. It's hard for me. I figured if I ever were to get one, I'd probably get like a Kiesel Vader, because it's one of the headless ones. That makes it a little bit easier, I guess, but... Kassan Akbar. It actually hums less than I would expect it. What's up, Aaron Wright? How's it going, man? Salmilainen. En finska pinna. Mä rakastan sun tissejä. Alright, to Samuli here, we lived together. When I first, he made it to America at the same time as I did, but he had the wits about him to get the fuck out of here. Anyways, we lived together and we played an awful lot of ping pong. One of the highlights of music school was when Samulainen beat Mike Shapiro in ping pong, and Mike was all frazzled and didn't really know how to handle defeat. There's some school memories for you. We had a really, really good teacher named Mike Shapiro, but he was also a super emotional dick at sometimes. You know, whatever was going on in his life really came out in his teaching. And sometimes he was the best fucking teacher we've ever had, and sometimes he was just a fucking asshole. So anyways, he lived kind of on being like a big domineering character, and you know, just like being imposing to the students. That was kind of his shtick. Like the first day, he was just like walking up and down the fucking hall, and Mike Shapiro. Insanely good drummer too, by the way. Do you see Mr. Meeseeks? Oh yeah, king, dude. Anyways, Samulainen beat him in ping pong, and he just didn't know what to do. I wasn't there to see it, but I heard like it still echoes in the hallways. Why am I talking about that? Anyways, oh yes, Sam, thanks, man. Nice of you to show up and pop in and say hi. Also, what you taught me in Finnish, which means I like your tits in Finnish. That's the only thing I know in Finnish. One of my girlfriend's lady friends is Finnish, so of course the first thing I tell her was like, I like your tits in Finnish. She's like, why are you so good at Finnish? And I'm like, oh, you know, that's the only thing I know. But thank you, Samulainen. You educated me well. He's also a very, very, very God-fearing Christian, good person. So I hope this doesn't get you in trouble with the good Lord. You never know when to... Pauline Vitkauskas, are you finished too? No, she liked something else. She's not here. Never mind. Just kidding. How bad is this guitar? You should buy one. Call 888. Call your dudes at Kiesel. I think that's the phone number. Call your dudes at Kiesel. Yeah, I mean, I will do a fucking whole bunch of videos. It really captures the honky mid-range of the microcube too. And I'm probably going to do a live Metal ABBA thing real soon too, because we have a gig on Thursday in San Diego. So I need to get on those tunes. And it's like it's meant to be, because if you check this out. Guitar rack, so we have Mr. Oh fucking hell, now I banged it into the table for a second time. Mr. Telecaster, Mr. Stratocaster, Mr. Carvin, Mr. Setley Jones Stratocaster, Mr. Old as fuck Ibanez RT with a good pickup of sorts. Well, it has a, what's it called? Bare knuckle pickups, of course it's good. Mr. Epiphone with everything replaced. Mr. Gustafson, Mr. My mom's cheap acoustic guitar. And then there's 2 empty spaces. What? That's perfect! Because I have 2 new guitars. This one and a new one coming next week. So, this got to be the most entertaining unboxing video ever. And I'm positively out of licks, as you can tell. How's that slowly going? Just gonna see how this goes. I suck. I suck. There it is. So I noticed a few things being a little trickier than normal. Like when I have to play on the same fret. For the most part, it makes it easier though. So, give and take, I guess. Turn your phone. Yeah, I mean, it's sideways. I can't put it up like this because I have the charger. You will see much less. It's fun. So, way more of me. Boo. And way less guitar. You know, double boo. Oh yeah, do you want to hear about the time I told my roommate, or I tricked him into having AIDS? It's probably the best joke I've ever pulled on anyone. Just type yes in the comments if you want to hear about when I tricked my roommate into thinking he had AIDS. It was a glorious joke. What's up, Huldt? Viking is an epic troll. Alright, so without naming any names, one of my roommates, let's just call him Giacomo. He was railing this cute little Jewish singer. And they were being super secret about it too. Like she would sneak into our apartment at night, like we wouldn't notice. So anyways, so this guy, Giacomo, let's just call him Giacomo. He got a bad cold. Everybody was sick at the time. You know, shit goes around. And I was like, bro, when you slept with that girl, like, did you use a condom? He's like, no, I didn't. It's like, oh, dude, you might have AIDS. And he's like, oh, get out of here. And I was like, no, man, it's like the first symptom. Just look it up. Like, you get a fucking super bad cold that never goes away. And he's like, what, really? And he's really starting to freak out. It's like I planted the seed very well in his brain. I can be very persuasive. So, you know, he ended up spending $100 to get tested or whatever. What's up, Jerry? And of course he didn't have AIDS. Jesus fucking Christ. He's a 21-year-old Jewish girl from a super wealthy family. I don't think that's a prime candidate for getting AIDS. He just had a cold, like everybody was sick. And, he wasn't too happy with me, that's for damn sure. He didn't talk to me for like a week or two. That's hilarious. Poor guy. Yeah, it was hilarious. I don't know, a fun story. Like we would play tennis. Pride of the Farm. What the fuck is that? We would play tennis, and Viking, who's in the comment section, Anders Viking here, is in the comment section. He just moved over there, and I've been playing tennis with Giacomo for, let's call him Giacomo. That's not his real name. We've been playing tennis for probably like 6 months or something like that. And every goddamn time we played, I always tried to hit him with the ball. No, he didn't ask me to paper the test, but he was super pissed at me. Anyways, every time we played tennis, I always tried to, at some point just sock the ball as hard as I could at him. But I never hit him. Now it's 7 strings, so you're off by 8. So anyways, Viking moves to, what's up, Axel? Why can't I follow you? I'm sure, of course you can follow me. You can follow me to hell and back, man. So Viking moves in with us because he was going to, go through the same rigorous jazz training that the rest of us ended up doing. And a lot of that stuck, as you can tell. So he came with us to play tennis. He didn't want to play tennis. He just wanted to sit on the bench and smoke cigarettes because that's kind of what he did. And the first time he's there, and so I'm playing with this other guy that's called him Giacomo. And Viking is sitting to the side on the bench, and I just whack the ball as hard as I can in his direction. I clock him straight in the forehead. I laughed so hard I almost died. Good thing I didn't die though. Then I wouldn't be here playing this bitching guitar. Thank you, Steven. It's disabled. That's super weird. Kijk, ik schrijf het goed. Vad fan hände då? Remind me, Anders. Why is it disabled? That's super fucking odd. Have I said something? Have I done something? No, I'm not at my... Excuse me. I haven't hit my limit on friends either, so that shouldn't be a problem. Is that a privacy thing? If anybody knows how to fix that, please let me know. You can always go just like my music page. I mean, it's useless because you won't see anything I post there anyways, because Craigslist are a bunch of fucks. Craigslist? I mean Facebook. A bunch of fucks on Craigslist too, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, we were having... what's up, Jessica? We were having a kräftskiva, which is a Swedish tradition. I just had one with my girlfriend, actually. It's where you eat a whole bunch of crawfish. And we were we were super excited. We've been talking about it for weeks. I think we got over some crayfish at IKEA. And I don't remember this very clearly, but we've been talking about it for fucking weeks, and then we're gonna do it. And Giacomo, let's call him Giacomo. That's not his real name. He wasn't from Chile either, and he doesn't have the same last name as a famous painter. He was super late because he was always late, so we ended up eating all of it except one that we left for him, and that one was spoiled. That's fucking hilarious. That poor guy. I don't know if I have any gig horror stories. It's more like I've done a big number of shitty gigs. Like we're doing this country gig up in the hill somewhere. All we had to stand on was it was just dirt. And then there was this concrete slab. For whatever reason. Check out the back. How cool is that? And, they had fixed power for us, so that was cool. And it got super cold, and it's one of those things, oh yeah, you need to play till super late. Sun went down, it became freezing, and there was only one of those industrial lights. I don't know if you played Dead Space, but they're everywhere in Dead Space. And, we only had that one light, so it was shining to the side of the band, so whoever needed to take a solo. And there's a lot of solos in country music. Had to get into the lights and, But yeah, no real horror stories. There was this one gig we did in Vegas where this middle-aged, haggard-looking lady was super grinding on a dude, and then in the break she came up and told us that was his brother, and I was like, oh, fascinating. Oh, and there's one guy. I don't know if it was the same gig or the same woman. I think it was the same woman. she would like walk up to me. There's not a whole lot of people there. She walked up to me. She was just like eyeballing me. And she's like doing the whole thing, and I was just fucking shoegazing as hard as I could. It's like, oh, go away, filthy skank. So she got the hint eventually, and then she went over to the other guitar player, did the same thing. It was kind of interesting. But yeah, then she told us she'd been running her brother all night. Nice. Maybe she was just like fucking Game of Thronesing it before Game of Thrones was a thing. Maybe she had read the books. So didn't really come across as a person that read a lot. But how sick's this guitar? Am I the only one who's excited here? I'm excited as fuck. I'm gonna go post this thing in the Kiesel. Vad är det spelkväll på ansvar? Who's playing? I'm at home. Thank you, Seth Lee Jones. What's up, Laurent AC7? By the way, if anybody wants a fine handmade instrument, no CNC machinery, everything done by hand by one man, check out Seth Lee Jones. He makes excellent instruments. Anders has one too. Anders Viking. That is Buckeye burl indeed. I have a 6-string coming too, hopefully next week. That has a slightly different finish, and it's also sick as fuck. If David is asking Seth about the Seth's guitar prices, and Viking just said it's the best guitar he owns. I really suggest you talk to Seth. I think I've bent this thing out of tin. What's up, Bryce Skillet Hero Coolers? I think you need more names too. I wish I had a cool name like that. When I was little, I thought my name was Shut Up Fucking Retard, because that's the only thing my mom ever told me. That's not true at all. My mom was super nice. Oh yeah, so there's the dude. This is turning into story time with John. Aren't we having a good time? Type penis in the comments if you're having a good time. We're at a studio. I'm from a really tiny. Do you have two? Where'd you sell one? Do you have two? Well, I guess you do. What's it doing? Playing Credence? Yeah. Oh, John Hult's so good at fucking guitar. Fucks up on a Credence riff. My favorite is this one though. I know. What? It's not that I suck, it's just 7 strings. It's super confusing. And then you can just do that for 5 minutes. And then you have a guy who rushes like a motherfucker on the cowbell. If I could get access to those master tapes, I would just like quantize the cowbell. Make it sit a little bit better in the pocket. So we had a guy, I'm from a very small town. Maybe like, when I grew up, maybe 14,000 people. Not a whole lot going on. We had a little studio though. I like, socialist programs used to work in Sweden because it's a small country. You know, not a whole lot of immigration and stuff like that. So, we had a little, government to run. Well, it wasn't really government, but it's like, they would get money from the state to do stuff for the kids, which was awesome. So we had a little studio. We had a dude who didn't know what the fuck he was doing, or maybe he did, he just didn't care. And he left, so we kind of took over the studio, and we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. So we found this guy, his name was Ron Johnson, or we call him Ron Johnson. Old tweaker, you can kind of tell because his mouth gets a little fucked up. And he would tell us stories. Well, he trashed the whole studio. He threw out everything that was good and put in a bunch of shit that was real bad. But he would tell us stories because he'd been in LA, like back in the day, I guess, back in the days. And he had a studio, and he would just tell stories about how he would play guitar like Hendrix but faster. Okay. I can play like Ingve but slower. What's up, Lucy? Check out my new guitar. So nice. Fuck yeah. And he would tell stories of him playing gigs and all the women were just like pushing their vaginas. Sorry for the yawning. I can imagine you guys are bored. You found me yawning. You know, they would just like push pussies up in his face. And he was obsessed with bottom, like in the music, like having good bottom, like bass. He was also completely deaf in the high frequencies, so all of his mixes sounded like fucking ice pick to eardrum. Then he had no problems with like miking up a speaker cab. One song was playing full fucking volume. So interesting character. I should probably just have a girlfriend hold this guitar. She wouldn't even have to play it. I would just like, you know, get a lot of views. I think it's all about the views. Now that there are no gigs anymore, it's all about the views. It's like that stupid song all about the bass, but it's really all about the views. Well, I'm gonna go take a nap. Thank you for hanging out. New guitar, super sick. More videos coming soon, and especially when the new guitar shows up, or the next guitar. Then I told myself I'm not gonna buy more guitars, but then I was like, oh shit, if I need a Telecaster, I need to get myself a Kiesel. Fuck! So, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to start selling out some. For you guys who don't understand Swedish, what Andrews is basically encouraging me to do is just tell you about all the bad things I've done to other people. Yeah, good times. I'm surprised I haven't friends at all. Anyways, I'm gonna log off. I might hop on again tonight and do more of this. Let's talk about stuff. I kind of like this whole hanging out thing with you guys. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, let's do more of this. I gotta go, you know, sleep and put food in me and fun things like that. Thanks, Max. But yeah, I think I'll be back tonight and we can just talk some more shit. Let's talk about, I don't know, life. But thanks for hanging out, you people, and I will catch you later. Bye bye.